But these look like they're difficult to make, are they?
You know, they do look difficult, but they're not. Not at all. All you need right here are the tools. So you need your Sculpey clay, your rolling pin, some lace, which is how you get the design, some little accoutrements that you want, or little jewels. Make sure that they're metal, glass, or ceramic, because you will be baking the clay. And then your little cookie cutter, a little circle, or you could just make a circle on your own. And then this is optional. I have some liquid leaf silver paint that you can paint on the edges when you're finished. Just make sure that when you get your clay that it is oven baked clay. That's the most important thing, because I have learned from
the hard way.
The hard way, yes.
All right.
How do we get started on this?
Yeah, so I started earlier today, so check this out. So you're gonna get a 1 pound brick of clay. You're gonna take 3/4 of it and really just sort of mold it into a ball. You wanna soften it up because it is a little bit hard at first. And then you get your rolling pin and you roll it out, and you wanna flip it over, roll it again,
like
flip it over. It's kind of like making pizza. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle by any means. And then you get a nice piece of lace, lay it on top, take your rolling pin again, and just make sure that you get every little nook and cranny of the lace. You tear it off, and you have this amazing design. And then you take a small mixing bowl. I have these stainless steel bowls that I used, and I wanted to elevate it a bit, so I put a little glass underneath it. And then you just sort of fold in the edges. Yeah, and you want to make sure you don't press it in too hard, because you will ruin the design on the outside of it. So just sort of do it gently. And then this was my little added touch. I have some little metallic jewels there that I have, and they sell them at any craft store. Have fun with it. And then I have a little circle cookie cutter. And for mine, I just used 3 holes, so you want to sort of equally space them so that it balances when you hang it. And here we are.
Perfect.
But you can use other things other than lace for the designs, or do you just use any kind of design on the lace?
You know, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want, but the lace is really what inspired me to make this design, yeah.
All right.
So after that, you have to bake it in the oven at 275 degrees for 20 minutes, 20 to 25. And then you're gonna flip it over, it comes out of the oven. The bowl really just does come out, because you don't wanna put it on the bowl too hard. And then here we have our little clay planter. It's pretty hard, it's pretty sturdy.
It is.
Oh, wow.
Right, check it out. You wanna
Look at
check
there.
that out?
Anna, would you do something like this?
Yeah, this is beautiful. Super
Thank you.
easy and everything, yeah.
Super easy. And then all I'm doing is threading through. Now you can use rope, you can braid some yarn. If you have thinner yarn, you can get thick yarn just like this.
It's really nice, Tanya.
And then you thanks. And then you put your little plants in it.
I'm going to put herbs
here we
in
go.
mine when I make it.
Now, is
And you
it
can put-
porous? I assume if you water something, or do you have to put it in do you leave it in a little pot?
Yeah, it is porous. I mean, when you water it, I probably wouldn't be too generous. I'd rather water it more often than overwater it. But it is clay, so it will sort of absorb
Put
some
a little
of the...
liner in there too, if you want.
You can do that
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah, but I think some of the clay keeps it sort of breathable. I chose some succulents here, or some vine plants. So if you just look right over here, I'm just going to walk over this direction. I have some vine plants that sort of give it a little more of a decorative effect. And I have to say, you can involve your kids. Ava did this one. She put in all these little jewels. She had a blast doing it. And then just as an extra thing, this is optional, you can paint the edges with some
That's where you have the silver
paint.
leaf, yeah.
Yeah, but you can actually paint it whatever color you want. You can do designs. You can do plain clay, just like with no design, and then paint on it. So you can actually make these with your kids as well.
How much did it cost you to make those?
$12.